up, world? 502 King Paul here. Hey man, there's so many people that will not reach their full potential in life, not because they don't have the ability to, not because they don't have it inside of them, not because God doesn't want it for them, but because they're so busy hanging on to the old days, hanging on to who it was that they was back in high school, trying to hang on to that. Man, I know people in their 30s, 40s, 50s, they still talk about accomplishments, things that they did when they were 17, 18, 20. I mean, what kind of life is that to where you're basically telling yourself, you're saying to yourself that those were my glory days, back when I was 16, 17, 20 years old. So what are you saying about the rest of your life? A lot of people don't realize that your best days can be right now. Your best days are ahead of you. But they're so busy trying to hold on to things in their past and who they was in their past that they don't want to accept who they possibly could become. See, I struggled with this a lot myself. I went through this thing where I was constantly battling with myself. Man, why are you making these videos? Why are you even bothering putting your time, energy, effort into motivating, being inspiration to other people? Why do you want to try to talk to other people? Why are you trying to help out other people? When you could be doing what it was you was doing before in your past, you could be selling drugs. You could be robbing. You could be making a lot of money. You could be rocking the flyest clothes. You could be doing this and that. And you're trying to hold on to this image of who you were before in the past, not realizing that if you fully accept who you could be in the future, you can have everything that you want and more. You can have all those things before in the past, but amplified. But you have to fully step into what it is that you are supposed to be doing. You have to want better for yourself. So many people want to hang on to past jobs that they had, talk about cars that they used to have, talk about relationships that they used to be in. You don't want to live a life that's like that. A lot of things I was trying to hold on to before in my past, I should have let go of a long time ago. Because the longer that you hold on to your past, the longer you're going to hold yourself back from your future. But a lot of people don't want to really realize that. They don't want to open up their mind and say, hey man, I can have better days than what I did. I don't have to talk about what I did before in my past and glorify that like those were my best days. Like that's the best of what I could do. That's the best of what God has for me. You can't hold on to them old days when you're trying to move forward in life. Man, I'm out of breath here because I really want this message to sink through to people. I want people to know that you have your better days in front of you. You have your better days in front of you. And the longer that you hold on to that past, the longer you're holding yourself back from a better future, man. Real quick before I end this video, there was something that, I used to really pray on a lot when, this was at a time where a lot of my friends, a lot of my family, people around me, they were telling me, man, hey man, you're doing so good. You're doing so good. Not knowing that I was dying on the inside. There was a prayer that I used to pray to God all the time. And I just used to ask God, please give me a reason. Give me a reason to live. I don't have any happiness in me, Lord. Give me some happiness. I need some happiness. Because everything else, I got all these people around me telling me, yeah, you're doing good, we're so proud of you. But on the inside, I was missing that happiness, that will to live. And you know what came a couple of years later, man? Because God will fulfill. He will give you what it is that you need. Not always what you ask for, but what it is that you need to progress and move forward in life. 2 years later, my daughter Peyton was born. And she changed my whole life, man. She changed everything. I mean, there were some things, of course, I still had to work on, but God gave me that, what it was that I asked for. I asked for happiness. I asked for a will to live, a reason to live. And she was exactly that, man. So never think that your best days are behind you. Your best days are in front of you. As long as you continue to press forward and move forward, man. Hey, it's 502 King Paul. I love y'all. If y'all like anything I put in this video, anything at all, go down below, like the video, and comment. Let me know what it is that you think about this as well. And, don't forget this. Don't forget this, y'all. Real important. Share this video. Share this video with as many people as you feel that will have open ears to receive it, because we want to help as many people as possible. I don't want everybody sitting here staying stuck inside of their 20s, staying stuck inside of their teens, their glory days. Your glory days are ahead of you. It's 502 King Paul, man. I love y'all. I'm out.